Hey there, church. How are you doing? Happy Friday to you. I thought it was going to be kind of a nasty day at some point, but I believe it has just turned out to be beautiful and going to remain beautiful. I hope you guys have enjoyed it and are able to be outdoors a little bit this evening. Um, I just wanted to touch base with you all and say hello and I love you and I miss you and I'm praying for you. I'm so thankful for the rain that we have gotten over the past few weeks or several weeks and few months and so on. Some of the time a lot of us got a lot more time at home than we had planned. And I don't know about you guys, but my garden is so beautiful this year. And it's always amazing to me to watch a garden sprout because we start with these little bitty seeds and we put them in the ground and then we watch things kind of grow and grow and grow. And then before you know it, they're producing all these vegetables that we don't have to go to the grocery store and buy. And Bronson's silly. Every time I work in the garden, he says I could have been to the grocery store 2 or 3 times by now and back, but he just doesn't understand the passion that someone has for their own garden. So it's kind of like our lives, and when we're saved and how Jesus puts us to work. We start as this little bitty seed and we're almost amount to nothing, but once we're saved, we're fulfilled. And God plants something within us and we grow and we grow and we grow. And at some point we grow enough where we can actually produce something and we can, lead someone to Christ. We can't save them, but we can sure enough lead them to Him. And at this point in our lives and everything that's going on, it's been a really tough year. Like all year has just been really hard for so many people, for all of us. And I just want to remind you how important it is that although we're not in the doors of our church, it's so important to work outside of our church walls anyways. And that's something that we've always stressed, that God doesn't just live there in church on Wednesday and Sunday. He lives in our hearts no matter where we are. And it's important to don't forget who you are and the seed that's been planted within you, and that you're supposed to grow and grow and grow and produce and produce. Okay, we didn't just get saved to be saved. We got saved to do good works for God. And it's important to tell people about Jesus, the difference He's made in your life. Witness to anyone every chance you can. It may be awkward sometimes, but that's okay. If you're doing it for God, He's got your back. And especially now, everything that's going on in the world, everybody has different opinions about the corona and all these other issues that we're having, but the important thing is that we are all in this together. We are all God's children, and it's important to do good works for God and just be good as much as you can. I have a little something I wanted to read. It's actually at my old house, which is now my office, and I look at it all the time. And it's written by John Wesley. It says, "Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you ever can." And I look at it all the time because I have to remind myself when I'm grouchy one day, I just need to get over it and I need to be as good as possible. So be in prayer about our country and our world, and anyone involved, that everything going on has affected personally or within their family. And let's just remember we're all in this together. And don't forget to be a good seed, produce. We may not be that involved in church right now, and there are so many ways that we can be. So if you can be, definitely be involved. We need that discipline because we're going back to church one day, and it's going to be hard to drag ourselves back in the church every time the doors are open. Although most of us love to be there, it's really nice to be at home and have church in our heart, So remember, be involved. Make sure your children are involved. Our kids are so important. They are the next generation, and we want to grow them up to be God's children, to be leaders as we are, to stand up for what they believe in, to do good works, okay? So listen, church, I love you, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm praying for you. I also have another little something to tell you. And I was gonna like get my whole family in this and tell you all at the same time, but that's just impossible lately. So, some of you may know, very few of you know, most of my prayer warriors know. Some of you have seen me, and some of you have seen me and probably thought I have gained quite a bit of weight, and I have. But it's all in good works. We are expecting. I am 25 weeks today. We are having another girl. Lord help us. I guess God just wants us to raise a bunch of good women. And, that's okay because you guys know us Keller girls are good women. So anyways, church, I just wanted you to know that I am pregnant and we are very excited about it. And we just now started letting the cat out of the bag because we wanted to give it some time, but I want you to know, and I cannot wait to share this with you guys. And I'm not really big on putting my business on Facebook, so I'm kind of uncomfortable, but I don't get to see a lot of you, and I know the only way that you're able to see me at this time is through Facebook on these inspiration messages. So there you go. There's my business aired out on Facebook. Hopefully it's just within my church community. So I love you guys. I know that y'all are excited for us as well. Please keep us in your prayers. She is doing wonderful. She is just where she needs to be, and so is Mom. I'm wonderful. I feel great. I'm a little older and tired, but other than that, I feel great. So listen, keep us in your prayers. I'll be praying for you guys. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I can't wait to praise with you Sunday. Bye-bye.